student, today we will discuss the chapter 14 in which we will study water cycle. So the first we have to look into the picture, that is evaporation, transpiration, condensation, precipitation and all. So let's discuss this topic. The first thing is cycle. What is cycle? Cycle is just a phenomena which or circulation of that phenomena is taken by again and again. That is called cycle. And water cycle is the continuous circulation of water from the earth's surface to atmosphere, and then from the atmosphere back to earth is called water cycle in nature. Water cycle in nature can be described as follow. The first is heat from air evaporate water from rivers, lakes, pond, ocean and soil to form water vapor. So what happens when the sun rays comes into our ocean, lakes, pond, what happens? The water get evaporate. Even not only the water get evaporate, even the transpiration. What happens in transpiration? The water get absorbed. The plant get absorb water from the soil, and what happens when the sun rays comes on the leaves of that tree, it's get converted into vapor. So this is also a phenomena of water vapor. And the air containing water vapor is heated by the sun. The air containing water is heated by the sun, hot air being lighter and high to a higher altitude. The water vapor rise to a high altitude. When the water goes to the higher altitude, the water present it get cooled. So whatever the water evaporated, it goes to the higher altitude, and then what happen? It coagulate each other. The vapor just combine to each other and form a cloud. What happen then? When it goes to the higher altitude, it get cooled down, and that is called condensation. When the evaporation get converted into the water, that is called condensation. So basically the water formed by the melting of snow and some of the rain water flow into the rivers and finally goes into the ocean. The rain water also fills the lakes and pond and gets absorbed by the soil and goes under the ground. So we can see that after evaporation, the water vapor get combined to form a cloud, and when it reaches to the higher altitude, it get cool down and converted into the water. That is called condensation, which is reached to the earth. That is called condensation. So we can say that, and the formation of cloud is called precipitation because it is in coagulated form. That is called precipitation. So we can easily define condensation, precipitation and evaporation. The first thing is that water get converted into water vapor by the heat of the sun. That is called water evaporation, and in which when the water vapor combines to form a cloud, that is called precipitation. When it reaches to the higher altitude, what happen? It just take some air which is very cool, and what happen then? Water vapor get converted into a raindrops or a snowfall. So this is the way we can say this is the phenomena of water cycle. Thank you so much.